Hello everyone, this is Benjamin Ramirez. This is game number 14. I gotta set my pieces up real quick. Alright, I normally play e4, e5. This is just my opening that I'm sure most of you probably use. I gotta set my chessboard up. I play better with my chessboard than on my apps and games, so I have to set it up and actually look at it. It's easier for me. Alright, I got it done. And I guess we're just attacking the center. Very standard, or lopez. I don't like this opening, but I never use it. So, from my understanding, it's okay to do that. And then from here, I usually develop my knight. Get myself ready for castling on the king side. I'll develop my pieces. I don't really look for any type of crazy tactics or tricks, just development right away. So I will just do that first. Alright, castles. I know it's possible to take, and then he can move his rook over. I kind of want to. I never really thought about it, but if I take on e4, he moves rook over, I go to d5, he would have to kick my knight out with his pawn, because I'll be moving my bishop over to c5 and threatening the f2 square. I'm gonna play that. I'm starting to play more aggressive than normal. Usually I try to be more positional. If you look at my past few games, a little bit not so attacking, but I'm starting to develop more of a desire to attack whenever I think it's okay and safe. Okay, that's a little off. I wanted to move my bishop to c5. That stops it. Now, if I capture with my knight, and he captures with his knight, and I capture his knight with my pawn, he'll lose a pawn, we both lose knights, he can go rook to e1. If I defend my knight, he can move to f3. If I defend my knight with, like, let's say f5, for example, he goes to f3, and I think I lost my knight if we do that order. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I don't think that's good at all for me. Alright. So I'll just play something completely different and ignore it. Okay. Now I can defend my knight with this right here, which seems safe. Now, the point of my knight move was to take his bishop. I'm not sure if I should now or not. I think I should now. But I want to make sure my pieces are fine first. If I go to queen of f6, he'd have to move his bishop, and it also block his rook from attacking my knight. Unless he moves his pawn up one, attacking my knight. So, let me see. What would be good here? I think if I move my queen to f6, he'll move his pawn up one. I think that's his best move. I'm going to catch up the bishop first. If I do the queen f6 soon, then that might not be an option with whatever's going on my side. I don't want to give him a chance to take that pawn. Now I can go queen f6. Okay. That's interesting, because I was thinking about going bishop to b4, attacking his rook after he went after my knight, and he did not go after my knight. So if I call check with my queen, he moves his king over. Not entirely sure what to do after that. Because I can't really pin the knight. If I take the pawn on f2, his king will go over to h1. If my bishop to b4 to pin the knight, he can simply still capture my knight with his knight. I can't take his rook because he'll take my queen. So the pin that I had in mind, I don't think would work. But if I take the pawn off my knight, however, I'll be threatening his queen, forcing him to move. Not sure if forcing him to move his queen is a good or a bad thing, depending on where he's able to go. So let's see. If I take check, he moves his king over. I take his knight, he'll take my knight with the pawn. I'm wondering if bishop to b7 would be good. But he can move his rook over, and then he'd be eyeing my square, my f7 square. So maybe bishop to e6 might be better. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call it check. But if I take his knight, he's discovered check. I may have to move my bishop to f5. I didn't think about the discovered check. F5 would allow me to trade knights if needed. Okay, I'll defend that. I didn't consider it, but that's fine. If he ever does go to rook to f1, yeah, I think I messed up. Yeah, I didn't think about the discovered check. I had to avoid it. If I take his knight, he takes my queen. I take his queen. And he takes one of my pieces. I think that's about fine. That's all. Attack, attack, attack. Now I'd have to take that. I'm not used to attacking very much. I'm used to being more positional, waiting for advantages. So this is a little new for me, but I like it. Alright. At some point, I would like to put my bishop on e4. Be really nice. But not yet. I'm going to have to... I think this move blocks all the attacks. Right now, he can call a check with his queen. He can capture my bishop. This avoids both. After I get my bishop to e4, I would like my other bishop on d6 because that king is in the corner and I really want to punish him for that. Okay. Now let's see. I can take his queen. He's probably going to resign if he didn't see that. I mean, I still blunder on this level still, so that's the point of the video, so I can learn and teach and same all the time. Let's see what happens. I'm thinking about moving my queen to d1 if I can. I believe that would be leading to checkmate unless he moves his bishop. He did not move his bishop. So, d1 would be checkmate, I believe. You only defense. Alright. Well, it was a nice game. I did not see one of the lines of attack, but I was able to defend against it, which is cool. It's part of the reason why you need space and pieces and all that craziness stuff that you're told you're supposed to have. But I got a little lucky. I don't have time to think. My clock was running down. I didn't want to use my whole time up on every single move because then I'd have no time to think later on. But alright, I was looking. If you want to like and subscribe, that's fine. I'm learning to be more aggressive, and it's paid off the past 2 games. And I am, it's kind of weird learning and looking at games from the 1600s. Someone showed me, I thought that was super cool, and that's basically what I'm using, which is really weird, but it works pretty well. Alright, if you like and subscribe.